Hi, I am Selina Bebaako-Mensah, and I am the founder and creative director of Selina Beb Designs. How my definition of bold ambition has evolved throughout my journey, and it's been a 13-year journey. It evolved in a way that now I'm a lot more bolder when it comes to taking decisions. When I started, I would say I'm not ashamed to say I was quite clueless. It was just a hobby. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I learned on the job. I upgraded myself, I trained myself, and then I got better and better and better. There's still room for improvement, but I believe that I'm a lot more bold when it comes to my designs, when it comes to decisions I take, when it comes to my collections. And so my definition of bold ambition has evolved to the point where I'm fearless. I've always loved fashion from infancy. I've always loved fashion. I've always liked putting things together and color coordinating everything. And I remember I always loved accessories, especially bags in particular, because I've always been on the big side. I've always been a plus size woman, even when I was younger. And so it was difficult to get fashionable clothes in my size. And so I remember I would always experiment with accessories, and then I would jazz up any boring outfit or any outfit I felt like could be more trendy. I'll add some jewelry, or I'll add a bag to it that will make it more interesting. So I've loved accessories in particular from infancy. I moved to England right after secondary school, and then I attended university there and worked there for some years, and then moved back to Ghana in 2008. So when I came back to Ghana in 2008, I realized that African print accessories were trendy. There were lots of people using African prints to do jewelry, bags, not just clothes. They were using them for accessories. And I thought, this is nice, this is intriguing. And I love the African print bags in particular. So I used to buy a few from a couple of designers, and then I always use them. So people started asking me, do you sell these African print bags? You're always holding some into my bag. Why do you sell them? So that's how it started. And I'm like, no, I just love these African print bags. I'm just intrigued that you can actually use African print, or what we call intuma, to do a bag. So it was just it was out of curiosity, people wanting to know where I got my bags from, whether I actually make the bags myself. So I started thinking, okay, maybe I can go into this, because I remember as a teenager I loved handbags, and I always said one day I'll have my own handbag range, and I'll go to Italy and produce all these leather bags. But when I saw that these African print bags were trendy, I loved them. People were curious to know where I was getting them from. I realized that, okay, people are interested in getting them. They are trendy. So perhaps I can start doing my own range of handbags and fuse leather with African prints. And that's how I started. I started with just handbags, and then gradually I added jewelry, and now I do clothes as well. When it comes to our traditional marriage, you see our brides wearing all these lovely kente gowns, and then they're wearing foreign earrings, or sometimes a foreign necklace. And I feel like they should be wearing our traditional beads because they're part of our culture. And so about 4 months ago, yes, I came up with a collection called the Awariso collection, and that main collection was to focus and to promote our traditional beads and our traditional jewelry during our traditional marriages. So I collaborated with another designer called Kofi Akwetia. He makes lovely traditional bridal kente gowns. So he made some kente gowns. I made some lovely traditional jewelry, and then we had a photo shoot, and we used some celebrities and influencers to promote the collection. The legacy that I would like to create and leave for the next generation of African creators is me promoting made in Ghana products. I'm big on that. That's my selling point. The fact I make made in Ghana products has taken me so far. I've gotten so many opportunities because of my made in Ghana products that I do. And I believe we need to preserve and maintain our fashion. I've faced many challenges, but I don't think they've been because I'm a woman. It's just general challenges that entrepreneurs face in Ghana and outside of the world. But I would say when it comes to my production side, I work with mostly women, both with my retail and my production team, but I do have some men on my team as well. And I must say, when it comes to the production side, sometimes the men especially the ones that are older than me, they find it hard to take instructions from a woman, especially when maybe they've gotten an order wrong and madam is not happy, and so I have a go at them. Sometimes I realize that they find it difficult to take it, because they feel like you're a woman, and so you should not be shouting on them or telling them off when they've done something wrong. But apart from that, they're just normal general challenges like human resource, finding the right people to bring your designs to life, with the right work ethic, the people being on time, hardworking, and producing the things the way you want them to produce. Another challenge is the foreign exchange is not stable. It's constantly going high, and some of our raw materials we get them from outside Ghana, and so we use foreign money, as in US dollars in particular, to buy them. So once the inflation is high, the dollar is going high, it affects your cost of production and so affects your pricing. I want the legacy to be that I encouraged, or because of me, a lot of young people were inspired to go into producing made in Ghana fashion products. So you've been listening or watching Bold Ambitions with me, Selina Bebaako-Mensah of Selina Beb Designs. It's been nice spending time with you, and I hope you enjoyed the conversation.